Hello, it's Jason Payne for Coldwell Banker, Dean Harper Realtors. Well, today I'm back in Cibolo, Texas, and we're going to be debuting a brand new community that's being built by Perry Homes. The community is called Cibolo Valley Heights. Matter of fact, it's only about 2 or 3 blocks from where I've been living for the last 15 years. So guess what? I know a little bit about this area. Let's head out front and start the tour. All right, this is a brand new community, so we do have some landscapers out here still doing some work. Tax rate in this community is a really low 1.95. HOAs are even lower, talking $450 a year. But one of the things that's really nice about this community is you got Legacy Charter School right across the road here. Well, not even across the road, you can literally just walk right over to it. Here in Texas, we're big on school choice, and so we have quite a few charter schools in the area. And I got some really good friends of mine who moved here from Arizona just so their kids can go to Legacy Charter School. It's not a private school, it doesn't cost you anything extra to go to the school, but it teaches a little bit different curriculum than the regular public schools do. And we're all about that in Texas because we are all about free choice. All right, let's head on inside. Now, these homes are built on like 65-foot lots, so you're not going to feel really super crowded, and that's a really nice thing, especially with the cost of land nowadays. So many builders are just stacking the houses right on top of each other. Now, this is the 2776 plan. I've videoed this plan a couple times before because it seems like Perry Homes really likes to have this plan as their model home. But I think the office is a little bit different in this updated version. It seems to be knocked out a little bit larger. But yeah, nice home. You get a good view from where you would put your desk. Being able to look out these big giant French door windows and the front of the house windows. All right, now this is a model home, so they've converted the garage into their offices. So just pretend that those are garages right there. But I love what they did with the paint selections, just kind of making this model home look really nice. All right, this would be coming in from your garage, so you would have your little mudroom right there. And then coming up here, you have one of the 4 bedrooms. So I love having the one room kind of separated from everything else, and it's got its own full bathroom in this setup, so that's really nice. Now, I mentioned before that I'm real familiar with the area. I do know that about 2 communities that way, there is a neighborhood that I would consider like a no-buy zone, just because I know there's so much foundation issues in that neighborhood. And I asked the sales rep about that here, and Perry was aware of a little bit iffy soil conditions, so they did their soil injections, and they did twice as much as they normally do, just because, well, builders don't want to have to pay for foundation repairs later on. They have a 10-year warranty, and they've learned if you just over-engineer the foundation the first time, it saves them money in the long run. So you shouldn't have any foundation issues because they've really gone nutso prepping the soil. You do have a bathroom right up front as well, or kind of in the middle, kind of a shared bathroom between these 2 bedrooms. But yes, I do like Perry Homes as a builder. I just had another client build from dirt, and I paid for the pre-sheetrock inspection, and because that's what I do if you did use me as a realtor. And yeah, Perry did not fight me on getting those repairs done. I know certain other builders, they tend to tell you, hey, that's just how we build our homes. But Perry, they've always been really good about, hey, we're going to take care of it. Yeah, the house we just closed on, my inspector there was a roof similar to this. The insulation had slid down, and he brought out his little infrared gun, and it's like, yeah, that's going to cause my clients problems later on as far as electrical bill, because the house will be losing a lot of heat out that way. And we brought that attention to Perry Homes, and guess what? They came in and took care of it. So that's really nice to have a builder that's going to do what they say they're going to do. And it's also nice having a realtor that's going to help their clients out. We do have a laundry room here. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Guess what? It has my favorite sneaky need. All right, coming into the main living space here, you're gonna have an okay island. It's not a continent. I'm stealing that from one of my clients. He's like, when you see a big monster island, it's like, hell, that's not an island, that's a continent. So yes, My client is from upstate New York. I am stealing that from you. All right. You do have GE appliances. This is a gas community, so of course you've got your GE 5-top cooktop, your nice oven down below. You do have a decent sized corner pantry. So yeah, they model homes, so Perry has all their plans in it. And if you're ever curious about their plan names, Perry Homes is real creative. They name their plans off the square footage of the living space. So yes, this has 2776 square feet in it. I actually want to point out, I think if this is kind of new, seeing the cabinets in this color. It's kind of a real neutral, natural looking color. And to me, I think that goes really, really well with what the modern current styles are. And I really do like that a lot. And you can tell they carried that same cabinet stuff down right below here, because this is a huge island. This is really set up for if you're doing those big crock pots and stuff and you're hosting a bunch of things. You can put all sorts of crock pots up here. Nice natural lighting coming through this area. But yeah, just a beautiful kitchen. And I'm not going to open the drawers this time, but you do have the cabinets right down below to put your like mixer bowl and stuff like that. Things you only use once or twice a year. This would be your kitchen area. You can see the little two lights right above it. And of course you got your main living space. Plenty of space in here. I like the fact they got the fireplace in the corner, freeing you up to put whatever size TV you want. I know TVs are just getting ginormous nowadays. So you want a big enough space on the wall to be able to do that. Now, this here is an upgrade, the big sliding doors. Let's see if it's unlocked or not. And all right. All right, and having the tile in the patio, yeah, that's an upgrade too. But this is a really nice sized patio space out here. Cibolo, Texas is just so convenient to everything. I kind of call it Schertz Cibolo because it's all intertwined so much. But you've got the downtown Cibolo area. We got like Harmon's Barbecue, Old Main Ice House, a lot of stuff going on down there. Randolph Air Force Base is literally just down the road from us. So if you're watching this and you're military PCSing into Randolph, this is a great location to get into like new construction, nice new construction. Gas community, so yeah, they got pre-plumbed for gas for your cook area. Well, if you're not real familiar with the area, the Schertz Cibolo area is kind of right in between New Braunfels and San Antonio. So you got easy access to both worlds, whichever one you want to live in. I'm obviously more keen to the New Braunfels area than San Antonio area. All right, coming to the master bedroom, this plan has a huge master bedroom. Check this bad boy out. That is monstrous. Lots and lots of light in here, plenty of space. And I think this plan has one of my favorite bathrooms that Perry has. Just coming through these big French doors. They did go a little overkill on the tile because it's a model home. And these beams, they're not normally there. Normally at this point, I'm like, hey, check out this cool cathedral type ceiling. But they got the beams in here and the cathedral ceiling. Lots of can lighting in here. Two different vanities, giving you plenty of space where you're not walking on, crawling over each other, trying to get yourself ready in the morning. And got your water closet right there. And it has a linen closet. This has quickly become a pet peeve of mine when a builder doesn't put a linen closet in it, because yeah, my wife pointed out, and then another one of my clients pointed out, it's like, ooh, we loved everything about this house, but it didn't have a linen closet in the bathroom, and that was a deal breaker for them. All right, we do have kind of his and her closets, so lots of space in here. Oh, and 8-foot doors throughout. I know I haven't mentioned that just yet. Gorgeous soaking tub. I love how deep it is. You got plenty of room to take a bubble bath, sip on some wine, and taking that tile work all the way up. Speaking of plenty of spaces, yeah, this is a huge shower that's in this plan. Got the little step there. Took the tile all the way up on both sides and got natural light coming in as well. And I mentioned the sneaky need before. We do have another closet here that does have access to the laundry room. And I absolutely love being able to go from like the dryer to hanging up right there without having to walk all the way around through the house. And this is a good sized closet as well. So very nicely done plan. I know why Perry likes doing this plan as their model home because it really does show well. But I love the location of this community, especially if you're trying to be close to Randolph Air Force Base or kind of in between New Braunfels and San Antonio. But to be honest, you got H-E-B, our grocery store, just right around the corner. The Lowe's, God, I spend way too much time at Lowe's. But everything is at your fingertips. I don't go into San Antonio unless I absolutely need to because, yeah, you got Costco and Selma, which is right down the road as well. Good schools, public schools and charter schools. So I really like the location of this community. And yeah, I would definitely put this on a list to come check out. Now, I also wouldn't recommend trying to check this out all by yourself because remember, it would cost you absolutely nothing to use a real estate agent. And like I was talking about before, I pay for the inspections if you did use me as a realtor. And of course, I'm going to do a few videos for you of the house just to make sure you're very comfortable with it. And if you're building from dirt, I'm going to do multiple videos of that house throughout the build process to just kind of capture that moment because the house will never look like that again. And costs you nothing to use me as a realtor. I know I keep saying that over and over again. But I'm kind of surprised how few people realize that. They think we're like used car salesmen. We're always trying to get you. We're not. I'm actually here to try to help you at no additional cost to you. So if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information will be on the very, very final slide. Text is best, definitely best. God, I get spammed so much with emails. But yeah, that's the best way to go. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, share these videos with your friends and family. All right, talk to you soon. Take care now.